Hello, I'm Charlie. Welcome to Shakespeare's Globe. It's an incredible building. It's made almost entirely of wood, following authentic building practices. And it has a thatched roof. Believe it or not, this is the only thatched roof that has been allowed in London since the Great Fire of 1666. In fact, it's almost exactly the same as the original theatre. The first Globe was built by Shakespeare's playing company, who were called the Lord Chamberlain's Men, in 1599. It looked just like this, but it was about 230 metres that way. The first theatre burned down during a performance of Shakespeare's Henry VIII on the 29th of June, 1613. The company soon had the theatre rebuilt, but sadly this second theatre was destroyed by the British government in the 1640s because they believed theatre was immoral. This site was almost completely forgotten about for almost 300 years, until an American called Sam Wanamaker tried to find it in the 1950s. Sam Wanamaker was an actor. He was from the United States, but the government banned him from working due to his political views. He decided to move to England, the home of his hero, William Shakespeare. He started performing in Shakespeare plays all over the UK, especially in Stratford-upon-Avon, Shakespeare's birthplace. Eventually, Wanamaker followed his hero's footsteps and came to London. He wanted to see the spot where the world-famous Globe Theatre had been. He hoped to find a statue or a memorial. He was shocked when all he found was a dirty old plaque. He came up with a plan to rebuild the famous Globe. In 1970, he launched the Shakespeare Globe Trust and put his plan into action. But it wasn't easy. First of all, he tried to find out the size of the original theatre. But the owners of the site refused to have an archaeological survey carried out. Then he struggled to buy this riverside site from the local council. All this time, everybody was telling him that a true reconstruction of the Globe was impossible. But Wanamaker didn't give up. He managed to buy the site, and with the help of historical advisors and extensive research, he had a theatre built that was as close as possible to Shakespeare's 1599 playhouse. Sadly, Wanamaker died 4 years before Shakespeare's Globe opened in 1997. He is remembered as the visionary who recreated Shakespeare's Globe. And the theatre he worked so hard to rebuild has been a huge success. Today, it's a fantastic place to see Shakespeare's famous plays. There are 857 seats in the stalls, and 700 people can stand in the pit, an area with no seats, which is in front of the stage. Attached to the outdoor theatre is a modern building. The Globe Exhibition and Tour is here, housing the largest permanent exhibition on Shakespeare in the world. This explores the life of Shakespeare and recreates the London he lived in. Since 2014, there has also been an indoor theatre on the site, which, like the Globe, looks and feels like a theatre from Shakespeare's time. It was built using plans from the 17th century. The interior is made entirely of oak wood. Above the stage, there is a musician's gallery and a beautiful painted ceiling. There are no electric lights on stage. All the lighting is provided by candlelight. giving the theatre an authentic Shakespearean atmosphere. And can you guess what it's called? It's the Sam Wanamaker Playhouse, in honor of the man who made all of this possible.